Hello and welcome back to Minecraft All the Mods 10. Today we need to finish up automating some of our drills so that the quarry here can get going. We're actually very close to that, but there are a few other things that I kind of want to do along the way, and there's just a couple of minor little issues. But to get started, let's head back down to our layer here where we have all this stuff going. Now, I have put in a whole bunch more patterns on stuff. And of course, I've got more, downstairs too in the assembler thinger. So we just have a few more things to do. If I click on, say, the gold drill, which is the one we've kind of been waiting to do, you can see everything except for that is in the system. Now, that does not mean that every single part is in the system, because I currently do not have the synthetic rubber. Well, I do have the synthetic rubber. Like, if I do that, yeah, you can see that. What I do not have is the next step below that, the synthetic oil, because that takes a blast furnace. And I do not currently have the blast furnace attached to the ME system. So we'll probably do that in a little bit. But for the moment, I have like 250 of those rubber things in there. So we do still need our centrifuge. And why are we going to need our centrifuge? Well, let's just get it and then we can talk about it. Because I do have it set up to make the centrifuge. We are missing some bits, however. Battery alloy. Oh, let's see. We still need a few more bits and bobs here. Some coal dust. Okay. Silicon plate. Oh, I don't have it set up to make the silicon plates yet. Okay. Here, before I go off this screen, let's get just our 3 drill heads for the 3 drills we're going to want relatively soon. And then we can go and get our silicon plate. I knew I was forgetting a few things. Silicon plates. Where are... There's the regular old silicon plate. Boom. Like that. Oh yeah, let's toss these silicon ingots in there. Silicon plate. There you are. Okay. We are going to need some more of that. So, we will want the battery stuff. Let's go with battery. Because we need the battery alloy. Where is... Oh, there's the dust version. Alright. Mixer. I'm on the wrong thing is the problem. There we go. We want you. Do that. Excellent. We want you. Do that. Thank you. We want the plate. Thank you. And we actually need some more patterns. Oh. Let's just do 10. We can always go back and make more. Boop. There we go. And we want you. There we go. Alright, let's just get all of this stuff put into the various machines. Oh, wait a minute. I already had those. I thought I had those. So I don't need that. I don't need that. Stack you guys. Put you back in there. Alright. So we're going to want that guy in there. We're going to want that guy in there. Okay. Let's see if we have the stuff to do it now. What was I even making? Oh, the centrifuge. Right. Alright, it's good with all of that. No, except it wants more antimony and coal dust. I mean, I can just get some more coal dust, right? I can just grab some coal and macerate it. I'm not sure what the coal dust is for, I'll be honest. I'll just grab a stack and turn it into some coal dust. Get a little bit more sulfur out of the process, too, apparently. Now this is... Hang on. Can I... Yeah, I can compress that back into coal, so I theoretically can have as much sulfur as I want, so long as I have some coal. Interesting, interesting. Well, that's a full stack, so I'll just stick that in. And we're gonna want some more of the antimony and stuff. There's some antimony. I think there was silver. You're tin. Are you silver? You're silver. Do. Grab that. Do that. Toss you guys in. I still need to go put those drills in. I will wait till I put the antimony in, because that was going to be relatively quick. Alright, let's bop back downstairs. Go throw these drills in. Like that. We're still going to need the actual finalized drill themselves. However... oh, I didn't... oh, it won't go in there. I need to put that in the macerator. Which, hey, good reason to have that guy, right? There we go. Alright, so that'll go into the system directly. I just want to get the centrifuge so I can then start in on some of the other stuff. Let's get the remaining drills while we're at it. Alright, so we want our bronze drill like that. We want our gold drill. Takes a lot more. Like that. And our steel drill. Like that. There we go. Excellent. We can go get those. Let's see if we've got enough. What are we still waiting on the centrifuge? We need... oh, you're going to need synthetic oil. I do not have enough rubber sheets. See, this is exactly the thing I was talking about. All right, so we're going to have to do that first. I was kind of hoping I could just get the centrifuge done. Oh, no, see, because that's... I need the centrifuge for... I'm in a chicken and the egg situation here because I wanted to use the coal, the carbon, that you can get from the centrifuge to make the oil and stuff. Let me see. Let me think a minute. All right, so I'm gonna need to get a input and an output hatch. So if we go hatch, I'm gonna need fluid input output. Those require the tanks. Do I have the tanks on command? No. Alright, so I'm going to want to do the tanks. Bam. Alright, we'll do that. I'm gonna put this in the thing. And then request 2 tanks. Alright, I would like 2 tanks, please. Tanks for the memories. Alright, and then I would also like the... oh, what is it called? The machine casing. Alright, so we're going to wait on that for a moment. You take a look, see how it's doing that. That's good. Already got one. And... almost. Come on, a little bit more. You can do it. Alright, there we go. We got those. We need 2 of these. Which, of course, is going to run into the exact same thing of we're waiting on the steel plates. For the most part, that's really all we're waiting on. Because it's already crafted the gears, apparently. That's 1. We could actually... if I do this right now... go that way. That's our input hatch. And as soon as that one's done... There we go. We can have our output hatch. All right, so those are hatches. Do I have... Oh, wait a minute. I do have the pattern thing. We can do that. And I'm going to need some cables. And I'm also going to need a pipe, because this is a little bit different. Is this the only thing I'm going to be using this for? Probably not. So I want a better pipe. Like maybe... logistical transporter. No. Mechanical pipe. Yeah, here we go. Basic mechanical pipe. Just do that. Excellent. That should do. And I'm going to need some cables. I have plenty of those, fortunately. Okay. Now, I can't do this all immediately. Let's get back up to... Oop, I wanted one more. There we go. Go get rid of that nighttime, since I happened to see it. Okay. So, to start, we're going to need to replace probably these two with the input-output hatch. Input. Let's put our input here and our output here. There we go. It reformed. So this is just for our fluids. We have our item stuff down here that we could theoretically use for some other stuff. I do not currently have the necessary stuff for that. All right. I need to think on this a moment. All right, I'm going to get this set up, but not fully. Because we're not going to be able to do this. So this will automatically push into the input hatch. But since it's not touching the output hatch, we're going to have to pipe it. I think I can just do this by saying auto eject. We will find that out when we actually go to use it. Of course, we have our cables. We are going to have to connect in there. That is now connected to the system. And theoretically, we can hook up our other part as well. Let's just stick that there so that we have our little bit of light left. Silver dust. Okay, that's good. I don't know why I made silver dust. I think I did need it, but I'm not 100%. If that doesn't work, I can always use the configurator to set that to pull. But I do want to see if that works like itself, like I have it set up first. Let's see. Alright, I got that. I would really like to do the one part of the synthetic oil the one way. So I currently have you set up for the oil for the rubber from the oil. Let's get this set up for the raw rubber, or the raw rubber. So if we go raw synthetic oil. All right. All right, see, this is the thing. This is the where it goes, because I want to use the carbon personally, but what I have is the coke. This is the part of the process that is difficult. Let me set it up to use the coke first, and I will swap it out later. That means if I go U, I should... Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. If I go U, then I should be able to do that. Put this into... I went the wrong direction. I wanted to go up. I went down. Should be able to put this into here. And that should theoretically do it. Let's see if we can make our centrifuge. Oh, I haven't set up the aluminum ring, tin ring, or the aluminum curved plate. You also think you need more steel, more bronze? That's fine. Oh, it doesn't have the coke dust at the moment. We can fix that. All right. More bronze. So let's just do like 12 and 3, I think. I think that's right. I might need to grab one more tin if I'm off. 9. Yes, I'm off. One more. I was correct in how much more I would need though. I am going to need more. That's the steel. I want the. Oh, hang on. Almost out of iron. Oh, wait a minute. I have some more steel in here. I made more steel. Because I knew I was going to need more steel. Alright, good, good. Bronze is bronzing. I think this will be enough. So we'll just need our aluminum and our tin. Oh, I can put that tin away. Alright. So we're going to need... oh, I need to actually go down to the thing that has the patterns. That might help. Alright. So we're going to go ring. That doesn't help. Here we go. Alright. Aluminum ring. We need our tin. Tin ring. Excellent. We also needed aluminum. Where is our curved plate? All right, all 3 of these need to go in. And yeah, is that aluminum? That's tin. Does mean I can stick the tin one there. Aluminum. Where's the aluminum? Oh, there it is. It's just done to a different one. All right, and you go there. Excellent. All right. Is that everything? Are we finally ready? Okay. We need... Why do we need Certus quartz dust? And it wants some more antimony. What in the world is using Certus quartz dust? I don't know what part of this recipe is calling for Certus quartz dust, but that's weird. You know what? Let's just make some more, because I know I've got the stuff for it. There. Have some more. Alright. Okay, so we need a little bit more of aluminum and a little bit more antimony. Unfortunately, the antimony, I think, is the thing that we're really stressed on. So let's go ahead and make some drills. Can I make half a stack? I'm short on iron. Oh, right. I need that. Okay. I'm going to make some. A quarter stack. Oh, we need more bronze. All right, we can make more bronze. Bronze isn't the big deal. It's more the fact that I'm basically out of iron is the problem. So let's grab... That'll do, right? I mean, we can basically set this up to do that. Can I? I cannot. But I can do this, which means that as that goes out, it should replace, right? Yes. All right, I will be right back as soon as I'm ready to make a few more of those drills. Alright, so there is still more bronze being made, but I've got enough in the system now. I should be able to make the 16 drills. We go that. Let's do that and that. There we go. Yeah, plenty. Alright, so we can start that, and we can watch as it does its thing. Hey, this is just kind of sitting there making that. It's too bad we're so low on iron, because I would have preferred to skip the, bronze drill thing for the time being, but, well, it is what it is. It's like that. It's sitting there making them as it gets those little curved plates. There we go. Alright, so we have 16 bronze drills. Let's bop up here. And drill, baby, drill. Alright, so now I'm going to wait for this to produce us enough iron. I will go ahead and get more steel made. We can make some steel drill heads, get those in here, and then get the antimony we need in order to make more. Oh, well, yeah, to make the amount of gold drills we're going to need. So it's going to be a whole process of I need all 3 types of those drills until such point as we're up to vibranium. Literally, that's the thing that's going to be able to fix this, is the vibranium. So I will be back once again once we have some more. Actually, basically once I'm ready to make the steel drills. Alright, I am back. I am ready to get at least a few of these drills. I'm going to say half a stack. Yeah, looks like we've got everything we need to make that, so let's go ahead and let that start. I have been using this to make our steel, because the mixer recipe to make this, well, or even just doing it by hand apparently, is 7 and 2 coke dust, and you get 9 out, which is better than the 1-to-1 ratio. So the only holdup is this electric blast furnace, because it's a little bit slow. But in a resource-tight situation, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use that. Let's go ahead and check in on our bits and bobs here, because we basically need these steel drills to get the antimony we're going to need to basically keep pressing forward, because I could have gone straight to the gold, but that would have left me short. How did you get down here? Get out of here. Stupid. Where's the other? There's the other. I knew there was going to be one more lead. Right. So, we were waiting on these guys, which is not a big deal. Looks like we're getting there pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys shoved into the quarry, get the antimony that we are going to need, and a little bit of aluminum, I believe. We were short a little bit of aluminum. Aluminum. And then we'll have our gold drills ready to go again, all automated, which will get us our ancient debris faster, as well as providing more netherrack for our other alternative way of getting a little bit more of the debris. Yeah, we only got 1 out of all of that stuff we had shoved in, but it'll provide more for us to just shove in, and as well as having that percentage chance to just make the debris by itself. So I would like this to finish up here real quick, so I could just kind of go shove stuff in. I'd rather not just, immediately pause again, but this is going to take a little bit still. I mean, it's automated, so I'm not doing all of this crap myself, but it is still going to take like a couple of minutes. Oh, how long do I want to sit here and wait? I don't really want to sit here and wait, I'm going to be perfectly honest, but I think I'm going to, because we're almost out of the episode, but we're also almost out of thing. Oh, the antimony we needed, not for the gold drills, we needed it for the centrifuge. Right, I forgot. That's what we were doing. We were trying to make the stupid centrifuge. So this actually is the thing we need for the moment. And then we will end up needing the gold drills after, because that's the other thing we needed. Right, right. These episodes take long enough sometimes that I forget what I'm doing. It really is just a bit of a bother. Alright, so we're going to shove you in there. We're going to go ahead and say sort that, just so everything that is in there gets sorted. This will also provide us with the aluminum that we're going to need as well. So let's just wait for our first little tick here and see what we get. Yeah, see, this is really slow. This is going to take a while. It's probably going to be like an hour before I'm back to process stuff. There's one. And we got some nickel. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to let that run for a little bit, and I will be right back. Alright. I have processed some aluminum. I've already processed the antimony. As you can see, we got a whole bunch there. This is actually still running. There's still one drill left. But we'll let that do its thing for a little bit. We have a centrifuge to make, which hopefully we have the stuff for, but I might need to do something about lead. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do with that. Come here, you. Oh, I actually had a little bit more than that, even. Let's go ahead and do that. I've got some more, a bunch of stuff there. Let's just go ahead and get all that stuff kind of in there. Let that do its thing. Let's see if we've got enough for the centrifuge now. I would like one centrifuge, please. Hey, there we go. Bam. All right. Gonna let that run, do its thing. We're gonna kind of process a few more of these guys. And then we will be ready to switch over a couple of items. Let me go ahead and just get a couple of things ready. Hey, look, I have 2 patterns, and I think that is just about all I need. So I want the oil, the synthetic oil, crude, raw synthetic oil. There we go. All right. No, actually back. This is the thing I want. All right, so I want to go with carbon dust on that. And then I want to go, what's my recipe for carbon dust? That is in the centrifuge with regular coal dust. Get that. All right, so what I'm going to do, all right, I'm going to wait for this to be done, and then I can swap out some recipes. Seems like a good idea. How are we doing here? All right, it is taking a little bit, mostly because of the processing on this stuff. Let's see if that's actually working. We haven't actually checked to see if that is working. Now, is there... All right, this is empty, and it should be making things, right? Maybe? Let's see what our process has done. Synthetic oil, synthetic rubber, crafting. 2 buckets, scheduled 1. Oh, it seems to have gotten it. It says valid and active. Let's see. If it makes it all the way through, it says it's crafting 1 bucket, but it doesn't seem to actually be doing it. I can't... Oh, wait, I can get it from this side. Nope. What do you think you're doing? You think 1 is crafting. We might need to check this. Because that is what's in here, right? Yeah. Synthetic oil. You don't seem to be... Oh, it says liquid synthetic oil. Are you not... Alright, the mechanical pipe says it's empty, but it also says liquid synthetic oil. I am not 100% certain here. Perhaps if I get the configurator. Where's my configurator? There you are. Configurate energy. No. We want... Oh, how do I do this again? Yeah, there we go. Fluids. Hull. Alright. I don't know. Auto pull. Liquid synthetic oil. It seems to think that it's gonna do it. Alright, I'm past time. Let me pause and figure this out. Alright. I have let everything get everything done that it can. It is stuck there, so I'm gonna cancel this. We're gonna go back, we're gonna try it again. Just to see if it is stuck. Okay. This time it seems to be doing it. So it just had some sort of weird hiccup where it didn't recognize it correctly or something. It just didn't push for whatever reason, because it should be, pushing into here, which, it seems to be doing something. It's doing something, all right. It does say that is scheduled. Okay, this is synthetic oil, available crafting. Okay, no, this is the synthetic oil. It says it's crafting 0.3. Are you running? No. Alright, maybe this isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's try... You're there. You're saying you're done. Alright, let's cancel this again. I'm going to reconfigure this slightly, see if I can't get it to work a bit more correctly. Alright, I've reconfigured this a little bit. I moved the input, or the output hatch over. I've got the provider here next to a tank. It should push fluids into the tank. Oh, let me get the synthetic oil to raw synthetic oil. With raw synthetic oil, right. So it should push the raw synthetic oil into the tank. The input hatch is set to auto pull. So this should all work. Let's try this one more time. Go. Where is this going? It just doesn't seem to be doing anything. Is it going nowhere? Oh, no, wait, it finished. Okay. It actually did it. I missed it, but okay. Hey, it's working now. That's the important part, right? The important part is it is working now. Okay. So, let's come down here. We've got our spot nice and ready for it. We have the carbon dust pattern, and I can come over here and I can take the synthetic oil recipe out, put the new synthetic oil recipe in, and that should all work. So what I should be able to do now is just go like that, say I would like, give me half a stack. I need some more gold. That's not too big a, oh, wait a minute. Actually, it's not too big a deal, because I can do that. And then we can come over there and go K. And that's enough to make more. There we go. Drill. Give me 32. Start. All right. And now with everything working, as you can see, it's actually going and doing all of that stuff already. Beautiful. We are ready to go. So I can pop that in. We can get some more of our nether goods and be ready to finally duplicate that Oldemodium pattern that we got ourselves and make some progress next time. All right, we have run over, but we got our centrifuge, we have automated our drills, and now we drill, baby, drill. that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.